श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। ओम नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ओम दक्षिणे लक्ष्मणो यस्य वामे तु जनकात्मजा पुरतो मारुतिर्यस्य तं वन्दे रघुनन्दनम्। ओम अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। श्री राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। जय जय राम। बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। We have seen Sundarkand a few chopais after Doha number 33. Hanumanji returned back, gave all the information to Bhagwan Ramchandraji, and Ramchandraji also blessed him. He requested for blessing him with bhakti, and that's what he was granted. And now Ramchandraji took charge. So now Hanumanji's glories were there in the first half of Sundarkand, and now Bhagwan Ramchandraji's glories begin. So now Ramchandraji took charge. He looked at Sugriv. Sugriv, now what is the cause of delay? Come on, let us start. Because now we know where Sita ji is, which direction. how to go. So many things we know now. So then get your Sena, Vanar Sena. So some messengers only were sent and they came back, but the real Sena had not yet gathered. So now, Kapipati begi bolai. This Kapipati, Raja Sugriva, he immediately called out. Aaye joothap jooth. Came in big groups. These monkeys of all. What kind of monkeys were there? Nana Barana. All different colors. Now we also see different types of monkeys. Black faced, red faced, brown faced, with long tail, short tail, everything. So all Nana Barana. Atul Bala. Immeasurable, incomparable strength. Banar Bhalu Barut. Not just monkeys, but also there were many bears, Bhalu. Vanar Bhalu दोनों की सेना भर भर के from all directions they all came. And when they came, were they in files of 3 marching left, right, left? No, they were jumping and coming from all directions. And came and straight away came, did namaskar to Bhagwan. And they were already so strong and so charged up that looking forward to when will we get, in Kishkinda Kand also, it is said, there is a description that when these Vanaras went in search of Sita ji, that time the party that went southwards, they knew that Ravana has gone this side, so there will be Rakshasas and all. So it is said that there also, when they found some small, tiny Rakshasa, they would all go and then they will slap him and say Jai Shri Ram, say Jai Shri Ram, say Jai Shri Ram, say Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Now you go. Okay. So they were so eager to go and they wanted to do this with Ravan actually. So they were imagining this Ravan and then they were doing this. So there they would have had to have 10 slaps in one go, but here one only. So these people were so very energetic and so very enthusiastic and so much of strength they had. And Bhagwan Ramchandra ji also, glanced at them, looked at them with lot of love and compassion. And when they did so, then their strength as though multiplied manifold. Ram Kripa Bal Pai Kapinda. And then Bhaye Pachajut Manohu Girinda, as though big mountains with wings like that, they were jumping about and running about. Now, Harashiram Tabakina Payana. So now they started their march towards Lanka. So the army has gotten ready and it is marching towards Lanka. So boliye Siyavar Ramachandra ki! Vanar Sena did lot of Jai Jaikar. Here I don't know, we belong to Vanar Sena or Ravan Sena, we don't know. Siyavar Ramachandra ki! That was how it was. So then they all started, and when this Sena started towards Lanka, already Sita ji got to know. Sita ji got to know that Bhagwan is coming. Why? Because there is a Shagun Shastra, omens. So then there is a science of omens where it is said that for a woman, if the left side starts twitching, or shaking or shivering, then it is good. And for a man, the right side should do that. For Sita ji, the left side, Vama Anga, it started shaking. So then she knew that something good is happening. Maybe Bhagwan is coming. She got to know. And for Ravana also, left side only was shaking. So Sita ji got good omen and Ravana got bad omen. Same thing happened to both of them. Joy joy sagun janaki hoi, asagun bhayau Ravana hi soi. and they all came and they were jumping, and some of them, they were jumping so swiftly that people, you could not see them putting their foot on the ground. People felt that they are just flying only. So they were so swift, and they were so, some were so huge, some were little tiny, and some were big, some were small, some were, all types of size, shape, color, everything was there. And they were all making loud noises, and then going towards the south, towards Lanka. Keharinad Bhalukapikina. They were roaring like lions, and because of that, the whole earth started trembling. It was so, as though some earthquake came. Like that, they all went there. And this way, when they went there, Ehi Vidhi Jai Kripa Nidhi Utare Sagar Tir. They went to the south of India, Rameshwaram. They went to Rameshwaram. Till that time, it was not called Rameshwaram. In Sundarkand, that prasanga will come, and Bhagavan will make that Shivalinga and do the puja. Then it was called as Rameshwaram. But that is the geographically that place they all reached. Jahan tahan lage khan phal bhalu vipul kapibir. See, this army was zero maintenance army. See, because you don't have to pitch tents for them. They had trees and all, that was enough for them. You didn't have to worry about food also. Food supply was not a problem, because fruits and all, whatever they got, they could eat. And even if it was not available nearby, they could go jump here and there, get their food. So they were self-sufficient, self-contained, self-sustained. It was not a burden for anybody. This is how. And see, we say that, human resource management is very, very difficult. Now think about Ramchandraji. He was into monkey resource management. And he did it so efficiently. There was no problem at all. And Vanar Sena, now if it was human army, then you have to pitch tents, you have to make arrangements and all. No, we are more nakhralu. These people, Vanar Sena, self-sufficient. They were not a burden on Ramchandraji. Ramchandraji did not have to worry about what they will do, how they will take care. They were taking care of themselves, and they were serving Bhagwan also. That is how a sevaka should be. Not that sevaka is, sometimes, this happens. When Gurudev or Guruji also, right, when he travels and all, and then somebody says, I want to come with you. I will come with you and I will, help you, I will serve you and all in the travels and all. That time we usually find that whoever travels with Guruji has to take care of them. Because they don't know how to serve, they don't know how to take care of themselves also. That is the problem. So such kind of sevakas, it is difficult, it is added work. So here, these Vanar Sena was so efficient and so self-sustaining and was not a burden upon anybody, including Bhagavan. So real sevakas they were. Now, they came, they settled down there, and then further what they will do, that we will see later. But now, the camera is shifting from Ramchandraji's Vanar Sena to Lanka. So there Tulsidas says, Uha. Uha means there, Waha, us jagah, udhar. So now, Uha means that which is far away. So he is keeping himself where Bhagwan is. He said, I am here only with Bhagwan and with Hanumanji. But Uha, there in Lanka, what was happening? Nisachar rahahi sasanka. They were all still scared. They just went through some experiences. Their houses had burnt and all. Jabate jari gayo kapilanka. And they were telling each other, one monkey came here and we could not handle that one. If his boss comes, his Swami, if he comes, what will happen to us? So they were all talking to each other. They were all very scared, but nobody had the courage to go and tell Ravan anything. They were all having their own, discussions among themselves. Now, Mandodari was the queen, and she had her own spice, Guptachar. So she got news. All information came to her, authentic information. Right? लोगों में ऐसी बातें हो रही है. This is the public opinion. They are all actually blaming Ravana, but nobody has the courage to say anything. But this is what everybody feels. Oh, so Mandodari, being a very devoted wife, she was devoted to her husband, but at the same time, she knew what is right and wrong also. And she had that courage and conviction to tell him also. So, what did she do? Duti Nasanas Pusuni Purajanabani Mandodari Adhika Kulani. She was really disturbed and she wanted to do something about it. When we are sad, when we find the situation is not conducive, we have to find out, can I do something about it? If I can, I must. And if I can't do anything, I can definitely pray. So here, Mandodari first does what she thinks she can. So what does she do? Rahasi jori kar pati pagalagi. See, rahasi, alone, ekant mein. See, we saw, na? If you have to praise someone, praise behind the back, not in front. But if you have to correct someone or indicate some mistakes and all, tell them when we are alone, but on the face. So here, Rahasi took him aside and Jori Kar, she folded her hands, joined her hands, touched his feet, did pranams, and Boli Bachana Niti Rasapagi. She said something, what is right, based on that dharma she spoke. She said, "Oh Nath, oh dear husband, what has happened to you, I don't know, but you have done really something very wrong. No, the enmity that you have taken up is against the Lord of the universe. Kant Karash Hari Sana Parihareho. He is Hari. He is Bhagwan himself. So please give up your enmity against him." And she said that, just think, one monkey, you could not do anything, you could not discipline him. You lost one of your sons and your greatest warrior you had to send just to capture him, and that too with two different missiles you had to use and capture him. And then also, if you could not contain him, you could not hold him back, he went away. And not only just went away, he burnt your city and went away. Just imagine, this one single Duta can do so much. What will his master do? Even today, all the people, everybody is scared, they are shivering. As soon as somebody reminds them of Hanumanji, immediately they start shivering. That is the condition. He's saying all this is because of only one reason. What was it? This Tava kula kamal bipin dukhadai sita sita nisasama ai. If your family and your country and your praja, all this is like a lake full of lotuses, this Sita has come like a winter night, frosty night, in which all these lotuses, that is your family, will get destroyed completely. So, Sunahu Nath, Sita binu deen hai, hit na tumhar sambhu ajiki. Please understand that if you do not give Sita back to Bhagwan, even Brahmaji and Shivji, those who have blessed you earlier, those you call that I am their devotee, those people also will not be able to save you. So please listen to me. Now, Ravana listened, and then now again he did not have anything to say. So when he had nothing to say, all he knew was ha 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 ha. Bihasa Jagat Vidita Abhimani. He started Jagat Vidita Abhimani. So arrogant that somebody is giving you some good advice. At least have that decency of considering it. चलो थोड़ा सा उसको चलो मानो नहीं पर कम से कम सोचो तो सही उसके ऊपर. और हंसा के उड़ा दिया. बिहसा जगत विदित अभिमानी. And then he said, that is why it is said that all women are really very, scared of everything, fearful. All women, all of you are like this only. Sabay subhav narikar sacha. It's true. Something good is going to happen. And you are saying that there is some fear? What fear is there? It is all your swabhav, your weakness. Somebody is intelligent and then you are calling that person weak. So this is what, when we are blinded by our arrogance, good advice seems to be weakness only for us. Why should I do that? I am not going to. You are scared. That is why you are saying that. I am not scared of anyone. I will do whatever I want to do. So here, he is saying, if they come, why am I saying that something good is going to happen? Because we are all Rakshasas. So when they come, we will put them in 3 different categories. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. And some of them little bit snacks in between. Which means what? अरे खाना चल के आ रहा है हमारे पास, तो मैं क्यों इतने परेशान हो रहा हूँ? डरने की क्या बात है? What is the use of being fearful? This is food for us. We will all eat. Oh, okay. And then he said, I am the one whose name itself instills fear in everybody in the whole world. What this world, all 3 worlds. And you are saying that, for me there is danger. Thing. So it is a laughable thing that my wife is so scared. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. And he went away. And now Mandodari is thinking that I don't know really what has happened to him. Top floor is empty now. And all 10 are empty. And that is the problem. At least एक में तो काम कर सकता था. What is this? And later on, not in this place, but later on she says that you are saying food is coming. One food came, no? One packet. What did you do? He ate you up and went. And you are saying that, no, all this we will eat. What nonsense are you talking? So then whatever she could do, she tried. Now she could not succeed in that. Then what she did? She prayed. See, this is what Mandodari also has something to teach us. That if we can do something in a situation, let us do it. But if we don't succeed for some reason, at least I can pray for the person or pray for the situation to improve. So she offered her prayers and let it be. Mandodari hriday kar chinta bhayo kanta par vidhi viparita. Now, he went to his sabha. Now his sabha was all full of people who were only agreeing with him. Because everyone was afraid of him. He said, so what is it? आज की ताजा खबर क्या है? So then somebody said that we have heard that the whole Vanar Sena has reached the other side of the ocean. So you all courtiers, you all ministers, what should we do? Tell me. So then all the ministers, they sab hase. They started laughing. And he said, मस्त कर ही रहे हो? अरे आराम से रहो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? When you won over all the 3 worlds, that time you did not even feel tired. Why are you worried about some monkeys and human beings? He will eat them up when they come. Agreeing with whatever he feels. Now here Tulsidas ji makes a very, very important comment. He says these three people, Sachiva, Vaid, Guru. Sachiva, an advisor, consultant, minister, Vaid, doctor, and Guru, teacher. तीन जो प्रिय बोल ही भय आस, out of fear if they say things which we like. Means they agree with us. Then what will happen? Please understand, these three things will be destroyed. What three things? Raj, the entire country or state or the kingdom will be destroyed. Dharma, righteousness will be destroyed. And Tana, the health will be destroyed. Tinikara hoi begihi nas. Very soon these three will be destroyed. So when people who are supposed to advise us, guide us, tell us what is good for us, they start saying things which we like, then what happens? Then understand that is the end. Often when we go to doctor and all, when we are not well and all, so they will tell us, they will give some prescription medicine and all. That is one part, which is the easier part for us as patients, that you have to have these medicines. Okay, that is easy. But then they will tell us, they will make a list of these all things you can't eat. Sometimes we feel that how does the doctor know that this is what I like the most? Because they will write that only, that you should not eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those are the 5 things I love the most. They will tell exactly the opposite of it. What is this? This 5. You will say everything else I am ready to stop, but these 5 things I love the most. That only you should not eat. How do they have that siddhi of knowing as soon as they see the patient? These are the things he likes. Let me write down first. This you should not eat. Whether a doctor or an advisor or a consultant or a teacher, whoever it may be, they all bring us to the right path if we are doing something wrong. If they fail in their service, then what is happening? Our destruction only, very soon. And all these services, it is just given, 3 things are indicated here, but all other professions also we have to understand. Now, for example, if Sachiva is an advisor for various fields, financial advisor, it could be our chartered accountant. So any advisor, when we are constructing something, then there is a consultant for structural consultant and civil consultant. So all these people are also there. So whoever is our advisor, if that person is saying pleasing words to us, which means there is some destruction. There was this son of a chartered accountant. He was working out problems in mathematics. So he told one, very small elementary school. So he told his father, what is this 36 into 9? How much is this? I am not able to solve this. And then the father is saying, how much do you want? Because I am a chartered accountant, I can bring it there. You tell me what is the answer you want. I will get it there. So if they are going to agree with our wrong practices, we are in for destruction. So that is what he is saying. Hoi begihi nas. Now this Ravan had all his advisors were like this only, unfortunately. And therefore, everybody agreed, and he was also okay. That time, Vibhishan came back again. Now, Vibhishan was a good advisor, righteous advisor. And he got the courage. See, first, he got the courage just to help Hanumanji. Then second step, he came and saved his life. That was the second part. Then third, now he is having that courage of actually telling that Ravana is wrong and he should mend his ways. See, improvement we can see. So where is the problem? Vibhishan could have done this before also. But he needed that encouragement and inspiration from Hanumanji. That is what Guru helps us That Guru gives us that inspiration and help and that support so that we get confidence and we start doing. Initially, we may take baby steps, but as we keep doing something and if we start doing the right thing, slowly, slowly, we will get better at what we do. So that is why if we do wrong things, we will get better at doing wrong. And if we do the right things, we will get better at doing right. So here Vibhishana is an example where he started off immediately as soon as he got that understanding of his responsibility, then he immediately started off helping Hanumanji, then saving him, and now coming and speaking up in front of Ravana in the whole court. He comes and says, he comes, he does his salutations, etc. And then he says, Jo kripal puchi humai bata, mati anurup kaho hitdata. Oh dear brother, if you ask me, I have some understanding, and according to my understanding, I want to tell you. Oh, acha, what do you want to tell me? जो आपन चाहे कल्याणा सुजस सुमति शुभ गति सुख नाना. If you want your well-being, then there's only one way. What is that one way? सो पर नारी लीलार गोसाई तजौ चौथी के चंद की नाई. The fourth day of the fortnight, the moon is supposed to be not seen. It is said that the moon has a curse from Lord Ganesha, that anybody who sees you, because there is a story behind that also, that Chautha Chand, he laughed at Ganesha because Ganeshji he ate a lot, and then he was so feeling heavy that he had to tie up his stomach with a snake, and then he was walking, and also that time the moon apparently laughed at him. So he got angry and he cursed. Then he said, then the moon said, sorry. And then he said, okay, if they do my puja, then it is fine. So that is why Chaturthi, we do Ganapati puja also. And then you see the moon, there is no problem. So anyway, now here, the way the Chaturthi moon is not seen like that, the forehead of another person's wife should not be looked at. Paranari, Lilar, Tajahu. Not even looking at Paranari. And brother, you have brought so many. And so many you have brought, you felt, got confidence that nobody can stop me. But this last one, वो आग में हाथ डाल दिया आपने, गलती की. Saying he is the Lord of the whole universe, and you have got his wife here, who is the mother of the universe, and you want to make her yours. This is wrong. So therefore, काम क्रोध मद लोभ सब नाथ नरक के पंथ. He says that this lust and anger and arrogance and greed, all these are gateways to hell. Gateways to hell means that this is what will give us sorrow, suffering. Therefore, sab parihari raghubirahi bhajau bhajai jai sant. The way great devotees and saints worship the Lord, you also give up all this lust and anger and everything and worship Bhagwan Ram. Tat Ram nahi nar bhupala. Dear brother, Ramchandra ji is not a human king. Bhuvaneswara, he is the Lord of the universe. Kalahut kar kala. He is the death of death. Death is, everybody is afraid of death, but death is afraid of him. He is that. So these are all Upanishad mantras which Vibhishan is saying. Mrityu dhavati panchama. So he is saying that kala hote kala. And he says, "Oh Bhagwan, oh brother, dehu nath Prabhu kahu baidehi, bhajahu Ram binu hetu sani." Please return Sita ji back to Ramchandra ji and just go to him. He will take care of. He will not give up on you. He will not carry any grudge. He will forgive you and he will accept you as his devotee. You just have to realize your mistake and go and surrender to him. बार बार पद लागो विनय बने विनय करो दस शीस. Is again and again I'm falling at your feet. I'm requesting you, oh Lord of Lanka, please. I am requesting you. Parihari man mod mad mohamad bhajo kosaladis. Give up all your arrogance and all this ignorance and just worship the Lord. Go to him and surrender to him. Now, Ravan was like, Vibhishan has never talked to me like this. What has happened to him? And everybody, in front of everyone, he is talking. What is this? So Ravan started looking at him, staring at him. So Vibhishan felt that, suddenly where did this courage come? He might be thinking. So let me tell him that also. So he said, Muni pulasti nija sishya sana kahi pathai yah baat. Our grandfather, Pulasthi Rishi, he sent one of his disciples, one of his followers, to inform me about this. So that way I just immediately came and I am telling you. So please, you follow this. Listening to all this, Ravan was like, he was boiling. At that time, there was one more courtier called Malyavan. This Malyavan was a maternal grandfather also. They say that he was an uncle or he was a grandfather, different relations in different places it is said. This Malyavan, he also had this understanding of right and wrong, good and bad. So he immediately supported Vibhishana and said, very good. Your brother has said something that is very important and very nice, very correct, and you should immediately follow whatever he says. And what is there to be followed? Return Sita ji and go and fall at the feet of Ramchandra ji. Ravan said, Ripu Utkarsh kahat sat do. Both of you are praising my enemy in front of me in my own kingdom. Duri na karo yahan hai ko. Why doesn't anyone throw them out? These two people who are just praising my enemies. How dare? Malyavan said, you don't need to throw me out. I am going anyway. I don't want to sit in your court. I am going. He went away. Now Vibhishan, again, he said, at least he listened. He is not understanding what I am saying, but at least he was open to hearing. Words went into his ears and he registered that what I am saying. That is why he is angry. Otherwise, he would not have been angry. So at least he is listening, that I know. So let me try some more time. So see, again, in a difficult situation, what can I do and to what extent am I ready to do? So Mandodari did little bit and then she said, okay, prayers only. Now here Vibhishan is trying again. And again trying, what is he saying? Very beautiful chopai here. He's saying, Sumati Kumati Sabake Ur Rahi. All the scriptures say, all the great men say that good and bad thoughts are there in everyone. But Jaha Sumati Taha Sampati Nana, Jaha Kumati Taha Vipati Nidana. This is a very famous chopai. Where the right kind of thought, Sumati, proper intellect is there, all prosperity and well-being is there. And if it is crooked, if it is not right, bad thoughts, negative thoughts are there, then all calamity is going to befall. So now, what is Sumati, Numati, Kumati? They're saying Sumati means, this has come, these words have come in Ramcharitmanas, earlier itself, in Ayodhya Kand itself it has come. So what is Kumati? Kumati means whatever something is really, we see it or perceive it as opposite of it. For example, if there is a friend, I perceive that person as an enemy. And if there is an enemy, I perceive that same person as a friend. So here also, Vibhishan is saying, Tava ura kumati basi viparita. In your heart, now this improper thoughts have come. So hita anahita manaho ripuprita. That which is for your well-being, hita, you are considering it as anahita. So I am telling you something good for you, you are feeling angry with that. And ripu prita, and these people who are agreeing with you and not letting you know what is the right thing, these advisors who are namesake advisors, but actually they are not advising you the proper thing, they are your actually enemies, but you are thinking they are your friends. So see, it is not just Ravana who was there in Treta Yuga in Lanka, it is a Ravana within us also. And we also sometimes, somebody comes and tells us what is our mistake, something wrong, and I have to correct it. We don't like. Guruji very beautifully puts this, that if you want to spoil your relation with anyone, tell them what is good for them. Immediately they will cut off, because this person is telling all good things for me, means he is my enemy number one. So most of us, out of our ignorance, out of our arrogance, so this is whatever is said about Ravana by Vibhishana, it is so much applicable to us also. That we also see exactly the opposite. If somebody corrects us, somebody says something which is good for us, we feel that this person is my enemy. I will not listen to him. I know everything. What I want to do. Why are you telling me? And if somebody agrees with us, which may not be good for me, we feel that this person is good. Always agrees with me. Always, whatever I say, this person says yes to it. So I like this person. So this is what. So popularity. Who is popular? One who agrees to everything is popular. And one who disagrees becomes very unpopular. Whether they are parents, whether they are teachers, whether they are elders, whether they are consultants, whether they are advisors, anybody. If you want to be popular, just agree. I think I will not take any medicines. Very good, don't take. Will I be fine? Of course you will be fine. This is a good doctor. Can I eat everything? Eat. Whatever you want to eat, you eat. Really? Yeah. Fried things also. Yes, yes, yes. But you said I have 90% block. So what? 10% is there, no? You eat whatever you want to eat. This doctor is best doctor. Because he is filling up the 10% also. So we also sometimes perceive like this, and we don't understand that it is exactly opposite that I am thinking. So actually the world is not what we are seeing. The world is maybe something totally different. So is Sumati is there or Kumati there? That is why in Hanuman Chalisa what do we pray? Kumati Nivar Sumati Ke Sangi. Here Vibhishan is saying, oh brother, this Kumati is active now. You are not able to see what is right out of your arrogance and ignorance. And this is what you are doing. काल राति निसिचर कुल केरी तेही सीता पर प्रीति घनेरी. Saying your love for Sita is like the night of doom for all the Nishacharas, our entire family and clan. This is going to bring about, your love for Sita is like that. So now he says, Tat charan gahi magau rakhahu mor dular. See, this is one more way of trying to explain and convince someone. One way is you would say what is right and according to scriptures, according to great people and all these things. Then finally, there is some emotional side also. So here, Vibhishan is saying, Rakho more dular. For my sake, I am your little brother, na? So a little brother is asking something for you, falling at your feet. So at least for my sake, you do this. No, when we invite people that, evening, where do you go away evening? I go to satsang. Sundarkand we are listening. Oh, acha, acha, okay, very good, you go. Then when will we be back? 8:30. Okay, then I will come and meet you. And so, you also come. No, no, I am not interested. What is this? I don't want to. I know, I have heard Sundarkand. I don't want to come. Then we said, no, 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 it is. Then one day we hear, and then we go, and it is good, and no, it is nice. Let us go, let us go. No, 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 I don't want to come. Then after that we say, no, at least for my sake you come, no? मेरा दिल रखने के लिए तो आ जाओ, अपने लिए मत आओ, चलेगा, मेरे लिए तो आ जाओ, ठीक है, because for us they will come, for themselves they may not come, फिर मेरे लिए तो आ जाओ. That's how we should invite people. So then what happens? Then, so Vibhishan is trying that also. He's saying, Tat charan gahi mago rakho more dular. Please, for my sake, your little brother's sake, please, Sita dehu Ram kaho, ahit na hoi tumhar. If you want to save yourself from all calamity, please return Sita. Whoever tells, except for Mandodari, so many other people have told Ravan to return Sita and he has not liked it. So here, when Vibhishan also again and again is saying the same thing, give Sita back to Ramchandraji, go to him, surrender to him and all these things. He got so angry, Ravana. Jiyasi sada sat mor jiyawa ripukar pach moodte hi bhava. You are living here, जैसे हिंदी में, मेरे डाले टुकड़ों पे तुम जी रहे हो. That is what it means. जियसी सदा सठ मोर जियावा. Because of me you are living here. I am giving you, feeding you, nourishing you, protecting you here. And then staying in my kingdom, you are praising and you are taking the side of my enemy. They're saying, you are talking about his greatness and all. Don't you know how strong I am? So if you are staying in my city and you have lot of love and regard for that tapasvi. So in Ramcharitmanas, Ravan is pakka. He doesn't utter the word Ram even once. He doesn't say Ram. लेता ही नहीं है नाम, क्योंकि वो एक बार ले लेता तो उसके पाप धुल जाते हैं. लिया ही नहीं, सिर्फ he used to call tapasvi, tapasvi, tapasvi. So he says, Mama pura basi tapasin par preeti. You are staying here in my city and you are having so much of love and regard for those tapasvis, then better you go and be with them only. Sat milu jai tinai kahuniti. Go there only. And as kahi kine si charan prahara. He kicked his own brother in the court. He kicked him. Now, Vibhishan, even then, he held to his feet and said, you hit me like a father, because elder brother is like a father, but still, I still feel what I said, you should follow that. And here, Bhagavan Shivji, who is narrating this story to Parvati ji, is making a comment. Uma sant kai ihai badai, mand karat jo karai bhalai. So this is a saintly quality where somebody does bad to us, but in return, that saint will only do good. That is a saintly quality. So he says that even if you hit me, never mind, but I feel still this is what is good for you, whatever I have said. Return Sita ji and go and surrender to Ramji. And then Vibhishana said, now there is no doorway. Now he has been kicked out. He said, you go there, get out. So now How can he stay there? Ravana has decided and he's kicked him out. So now Vibhishan took some of his assistants and other some of his ministers, and then he went to the Akash Marg. They were all Rakshasas. They had all these, Mayavi Shaktis. So they could go, they could fly Akash Marg. So he went up in the Sabha itself and he announced, he said, Ram Satya Sankalpas Prabhu Sabha Kal Bas Tori. Ramchandra ji can destroy you just by his sankalpa, his satya sankalpa. He thinks of something that will happen. So your sabha, earlier he said you, then he said your family. Now he is saying your sabha, because the sabha is also not giving you good advice and it's supporting you for bad things. So therefore your sabha itself is kalabasa, very close to its destruction. मैं रघुबीर शरण अब जाऊं. I am going to Bhagwan and going to surrender to him. I am going to his feet. Dehu jani khori. Later on, don't blame me for this. See, this is a very clear narration here. Many people, they call Vibhishana a traitor. कई लोग बोलते हैं विभीषण देशद्रोही है करके. क्यों? Because he left his country and went and joined the enemies. That is what people say. But what country? Was it a country? What was the popular public opinion? It was not in Ravana's favor. Yes, they were all, drunk and intoxicated in that lifestyle. That's about it. It was a very materialistic lifestyle. And here, Vibhishan did not leave Ravana and go and join Ram. He was asked to leave. He was kicked out of the kingdom. Then where else will he go? He will go to the Himalayas and meditate over it. So he went and he found that this is the right place to go, because I understand the greatness of the Lord and that's where I will go. So what is wrong? Where is the traitor here? There is no traitor in Vibhishan. That is why he said, Dehu Jani Khori. He told Ravana and all Ravana's followers who are still there today, who are saying that, Vibhishan was a traitor. He said, Dehu Jani Khori. Don't point out my mistake. This is not my mistake. You have driven me out. And here, Tulsidas ji comments, As kahi chala Vibhishan jabahi. Now Vibhishan left Lanka and he was coming towards Ramji. Ayu heen bhaye sab tabahi. Their days were counted now. Limited days to live. So their Ayu had left him, because it was only Vibhishana because of whom the whole country was surviving so far. That is why it is said, and it is an experience also. We are all reaping benefits in society, but the hard work is done by a handful of people. Even in one household, how many people work in the household? 1 or 2 members of the family, but everybody else reaps the benefit. How many people are working in the kitchen? Not every family member works in the kitchen. It will be 1 or maximum 2, but everybody gets food. So it is actually a few people who really do the work, and because of them, the whole society benefits, the whole country benefits. And that is why it is said, and it is not just a belief, but it is a fact, that there are so many Mahatmas. It is said they are all meditating in the Himalayas, because of which the balance of the world is still there. There is this story of this man. This bus journey was going on, and in halfway there was this man who stopped the bus and got into the bus. As soon as the bus started, after taking him in, there was a lightning that struck very close, and then the bus lost its balance. Again they went forward. It was narrowly saved from falling into a cliff. So these people thought, since the time this guy has come in, all these accidents are happening, he is, inauspicious. So they said, you get out. He said, but where? In the middle of nowhere, why are you taking me out? So he said, you get out, that's all. So he went, he dropped off. and then the bus went a few meters away, and the lightning directly struck the bus, and everyone was destroyed. He was the one because of whom others were protected. But they felt that he is the one who is a cause of danger. So similarly, here also, Vibhishan, one devotee in the country, was saving the whole country. But now he also left. If you have to attack someone with a missile, and if there is someone, your friend is there, then it is difficult. There's hostages and all. When there are hostages, you can't kill the terrorists or anyone so easily, because the hostages, you want them alive. But if the hostages are released, then you bomb the place, finish. Why do you need anything else? It is so easy. So that's what now Vibhishan came out. Now there is no one to be saved there. All are terrorists only there. So Sadhu avagya turat bhavani kar kalyana akhil ke hani. Here again Shivji says that if any good person is insulted, then immediately all goodness from those people's lives will be destroyed. Immediately. Kar kalyan akhil ke hani. Akhil kalyan ke hani. Nothing good will remain. If a good person, a saintly person is insulted. And that is why we always respect, even if we don't know who that person is, but we respect. That is our culture. Now this Vibhishan started imagining. Now he is coming to Bhagavan. Now there is no restriction. Earlier, he had to be in his house, and then he can't say Jai Jaikar also जोर से नहीं कर सकता था. वो पूजा भी करता था तो घंटी नहीं बजा सकता था, नहीं तो बाहर सुनाई देगा. And if neighbor complains, then you will be banned from doing puja in your own house also. So many parallels we can see in today's world also. You can't cook when the neighbor is fasting. So you want to prepare some bhog for Bhagwan, but then the neighbor is fasting, so he should not get the smell. Otherwise, you will be put behind bars. So all this, so many restrictions. You can't do your own. You can't follow your own faith in your own home also. So now he felt free, and now no government restrictions, no social restrictions. Now I can freely go. Now he is going to Bhagwan, and you should remember how, in what way he was inquiring from Hanumanji, that does Bhagwan even know about me, and will he ever give me darshan? And then he said that Bhagwan has chosen to give me darshan. That is why he is calling me as though. And I'm so glad that now I'm going to Bhagwan. Now he didn't have any bad thoughts for Ravana. See, that is also another important thing. A good person does not entertain any negative thoughts for a bad person also, because his mind is in the Lord. His mind is so much filled with goodness that he is not wasting his mind space for something that is bad. Now, when we say we call ourselves good and we keep on condemning, oh, this is so bad, this person is so bad, and this person is so bad. So, why are we giving our mind space to those people who are not worthy of it? So, a saintly quality, again, one more saintly quality. What is this? Vibhishan is only thinking about the Lord. He has no thoughts or feelings about Ravana, whom he has left now. He is actually left with his heart. Not that, oh, Ravana, you will be destroyed. Ravan, I am telling you, you have kicked me out. See, बहुत जल्द तुमको भी मिलेगा इसका फल मिलेगा ऐसा. Nothing. He said, why should I waste my energy in this? Let me have all my mind in the Lord. And he is going there. And as he is going, he is just imagining, Karat manorath bahu manmai. I am going to see those lotus feet of the Lord. We will देखिया हूँ जाई चरण जल जाता अरुण मृदुल सेवक सुखदाता. I'll go and see those lotus feet of the Lord, which are so soft, so beautiful, and gives joy to all the sevakas. जे पद परसी तरी ऋषिनारी दंडक कानन पावनकारी. These are those feet. See, a devotee wants to see Bhagwan's feet, not the face. The imagination is about feet, that I'll go touch his feet. So a devotee will start looking at Bhagwan from the feet, then slowly come to the face. So he's saying that I'll see those lotus feet, which gives joy to all the devotees, all the sevakas. Those feet, the touch of whose liberated that Ahilya. Those feet, because of whose touch, the entire Dandakavana, which was infested with all these Rakshasas, got purified. Those feet who were running behind the golden deer, and those feet which Sita ji is still carrying in her heart. Those feet which Bhagwan Shivji has kept them like a lotus in the Manasarovar. Aho bhagya mein dekhyun te. I am so fortunate that I am going to see them, have their darshan very soon. And then he says, Jin payan ke padukani bharat rahe man lai, te pad aaj biloki ho, in nayanani apujai. Those feet whose padukas Bharata took with him on his head and is still ruling under its guidance, and his Bharata's mind is always in those feet. Those feet I am going to see with these eyes going there. So he was so eager, so filled with devotion. Now that way he came. Now we can read a couple of dohas. यही विधि करत सप्रेम विचारा, आयौ सपदि सिंधु एहि पारा. कपिन विभीषण आवत देखा, जाना को रिपुदूत विसेखा. ताहि राखी कपीस पहि आए, समाचार सब ताहि सुनाए. कह सुग्रीव सुनहु रघुराई, आवा मिलन दसानन भाई. कह प्रभु सखा बूझिए कहा, कहि कपीस सुनहु नर नाहा. जानि न जाय निशाचर माया, काम रूप के कारण आया. वेद हमार लेन सठ आवा, राखिय बांधि मोहि अस भावा. सखा नीति कुमनी की विचारी, मम पन शरणागत भय हारी. सुनि प्रभु बचन हर्ष हनुमाना, शरणा भगवाना. शरणागत कहूँ जेत जही, निज हित अनुमानी. ते नर पावन पापमय, तिन्हि बिलोकत हानि. कोटि विप्र बदला गहि जाहु, आए शरण तजौ नहीं ताहु. सन्मुख होई जीव मोहि जबहि, जन्म कोटि अघना सही तबहि. पापवंत कर सहज सुभाऊ, भजन मोर तेहि भावन ताऊ. सोई होई मोरे सन्मुख आवति सोई, निर्मल मन जन सो मोहि पावा, मोहि कपट छल छिद्र न भावा, वेद लेन पठवा रस सीसा, तबहु न कछु भय हानि कपीसा, जगमहु सखा निशाचर जेते, लक्ष्मण हनहि निमिष महु तेते, जो सबीत आवा सरनाई, रखियो ताहि प्राण की नाई, उभय भांति देहि आनहु, हसी कह कृपा निकेत, जय कृपाल नहीं कपी चले, अंगद हनु समेत सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. This way, thinking, he came to this side, and all this Vanar Sena was there already. So there were people guarding all four directions, and all the Sena was in the center, and Bhagwan was in the center of all of them. Immediately they saw that from Lanka's side, these Rakshasas flying in the air, they are coming and they are about to land there. So they looked, what to do? And now we can't take decisions. So now what to do? So then they all asked him, who are you? Where have you come from? What is your purpose? All this. Then wait. Kept them there. Then one of them went. Maharaj, Sugriv, they didn't go straight to Ramchandraji. See, they, Vanar Sena, maintaining hierarchy perfectly. We don't understand these things. We will jump ranks. Here, exact. So, person who was reporting, whoever is a reporting officer, went there, and then finally it went to Sugriv. Maharaj, here, Dasanan Bhai, brother of Ravan, has come. Oh, okay. What have you done? He's there, right there, in the waiting lounge. Okay. The waiting beach. Okay. Let me consult my boss also. So then Sugriv went to Ramchandraji. And he said, Kah Sugriv, Sunav Raghurai, Ava Milan Dasanan Bhai. He has come, brother of Ravana. So, Ramchandraji said, oh, okay. So what do you suggest? So now there everyone, Lakshmanji was there, and Jambavanji was there, and Hanumanji was also there. So Hanumanji knew who has come, and he knew that what kind of a person he is. But then he can't speak. I know him, he's my friend. You can't say such things, This is a very, in the parliament, you have to speak when you get a chance, not like nowadays. Not like human parliaments, where they keep shouting. A monkey parliament was very disciplined. so now they Ramchandraji asked Sugriva, so tell me, what do you suggest? So Sugriv said, Bhagwan, सुनहु नर नाहा, जानी न जाई निसाचर माया, काम रूप के ही कारण आया. See, address Bhagwan is not Bhagwan, but Naranaha. Naranaha means human king. I am monkey king, you are human king. So one king is talking to another king and giving advice. So it was not a devotee and lord relationship. See, relationship is different. And when relationship is perceived differently, our decisions are different. So here, the address is what? Naranaha. O king of humans, I want to, my thing is that these Rakshasas, we don't know, they will assume any form also. He looks like a civilized person, but we don't know what will be there. They can change their forms also. They have all this Maya Shakti. And not only that, we don't know what is his intent. He is saying that he has come to see you, but we don't know what is his intent. भेद हमार लेन सठावा. Maybe he has just come as a spy, just to see how we are organized and everything, and then our strengths and weaknesses he will observe, and then he'll go back to his brother and tell everything. Maybe he has come for that. So, in my opinion, we should just tie him up and keep him here only. Bandi bana ke rakho. See, this is the difference. Ravan said, kill the Duta. Here, Sugriva, he's saying that just imprison him. Killing is not allowed for as far as messengers and envoys are concerned. So keep him. Okay. Now, Ramchandra ji smiled, and now Hanuman ji was feeling, why are you imprisoning him? At least let him come and see Bhagwan. No, that much at least he is a devotee. But then Hanuman ji did not speak anything. So Ramchandra ji said, Sakha niti tum ni ki vichari. Dear friend, you, according to Rajaniti, political science, no, whatever you have said politically, it is appropriate, perfect. There is nothing wrong. But I am a little different. I don't always think politically. Why? Because for me, all these are like my devotees, my children. So, mama pana saranagata bhayahari. My vow, मेरा व्रत क्या है? कोई भी शरण में आया, anybody surrenders to me, I will protect them. That is my, that is the way I live. Soni Prabhu Bachan Harash Hanumana. Hanumanji was so happy. Thank God. Bhagwan Sharanagata Vatsal Bhagavana. Bhagwan is Sharanagata Vatsal. So, what was I thinking? That what is this? They will imprison him and all. Bhagwan is there, he will take care. So he was happy. Second thing is, he had told Vibhishan that you go to Bhagwan and Bhagwan will accept you. And now if Bhagwan did not, they did not let him come to Bhagwan only, then Bhagwan's name will be spoiled. That see, Bhagwan did not come and meet me only. What you were talking about, your Bhagwan and what is this? So Bhagwan's name will be spoiled. So he felt, no, Bhagwan. So then when he heard Bhagwan saying this, so he felt relieved that Sharanagata Vatsal Bhagwan. Then Bhagwan said to Sugriva that, look, if anybody comes and surrenders, and if you look at your own convenience, inconvenience, danger, safety, all these things, and because of that you do not protect him or accept him, then it is a big sin. So that is why I will, even if he has committed the greatest of sins, Koti Vipra badla gahi jahu, aaye saran tajau nahi tahu. He says, even if he has killed so many crores of Brahmins. Brahmins killing means what? They can't protect themselves. They can't fight for themselves. But still, they are being killed. So this kind of violence also, if somebody has done of a noble person, if somebody is killed, still if they come and seek my forgiveness and surrender unto me, I will accept him. This is what Bhagavan Shri Krishna also tells in the Gita. Apichet suduracharah bhajate mam ananya bhak sadhureva samantavyah samyak vyavasito hisah. He says that even if he has committed mistakes can happen by anybody in the past. But once that realization has come and that firm resolve has taken place that now I want to change my life, I will put all that in the past and now I am going to walk the right path. Bhagavan says, I will accept that person. And that is why Mandodari said, you go to Bhagavan. That is why Vibhishan said, go to Bhagavan. And now further also, and Hanumanji also said, go to Bhagavan, he will forgive you and accept you. So that was Bhagavan is also saying. He is saying that, you know what, as soon as a devotee or as soon as even a sinner comes in front of me, all his sins are washed away. So then he doesn't remain a sinner once he comes in front of me. So don't worry. So, and the main point is, if somebody is filled with negative thoughts, will such a person ever even think of coming to me? See, Vibhishan was kicked out. But why should he come to Bhagavan only? He could have gone somewhere else. Why did he come here only? So that is not, so Bhagavan said that he would not even think of coming to me. His come to me means what? That he has good feelings, he has devotion. And even if he has come, like you say, as a spy, or to harm us or destroy us, or in any way he has come to disturb us, even then there is nothing to worry. Why? Because we have Lakshmana, who can single-handedly destroy all Rakshasas. So you don't need to worry. Why did he take Lakshmana's name? Others were also there who were very great warriors. But why did he take Lakshmana's name? Because Meghnad would have been an exception. Because Meghnad had that boon that 12 years the one who has not slept and followed perfect brahmacharya, only such a person can kill him. And like that, there was only Lakshmana available at that time. So that is why he took Lakshmana's name, that all Rakshasas can be killed by Lakshmana alone single-handedly. So I am not worried. But if he has come seeking refuge, I will protect him like my very life. So therefore, रखी हूं ताहि प्राण की नाई, तो उभय बातिते आन हो हसी कह कृपा निके. They said, okay, so either way, whatever he is coming, whatever intention he has, never mind, bring him, present him in front of me, let him come to meet me. So everyone was so happy. Jai Kripal kahi kapi chale, Angad Hanu Samet, Angad ji, Hanuman ji and others, they all did Jai Jaikar and went to escort Vibhishana to Ramchandra ji. Now this next set of chopais in Doha, actually Vibhishana is coming to Ramchandra ji. That last leg, he is coming. So this is that Sharanagati time. So we'll just read this also and then we'll see. So we'll change the tune. We chant Shri Rama Sharanam Mama after every part. सादर ते ही आगे करिवानर श्री राम शरणम मम, चले जहाँ रघुपति करुणाकर श्री राम शरणम मम. दूरी ही ते देखे तो भ्राता श्री राम शरणम मम, नयनानंद दान के दाता श्री राम शरणम मम. बहुरी राम छवि धाम बिलोकी श्री राम शरणम मम. रहे उठटुकी एकटक पल रोकी श्री राम शरणम मम. भुज प्रलंब कंजारुन लोचन श्री राम शरणम मम. श्यामल गात प्रणत भय मोचन श्री राम शरणम मम. सिंह कंद आयत उर सोहा श्री राम शरणम मम. आनन अमित मदन मन मोहा श्री राम शरणम मम. नयन नीर पुलकित अति गाता श्री राम शरणम मम. धीर कही मृदु बाता श्री राम शरणम मम. नाथ दसानन कर मैं भ्राता श्री राम शरणम मम. निशिचर वंश जन्म सुर त्राता शरणम मम. सहज पाप प्रिय तामस देहा श्री राम शरणम मम. जथाउलो कही तम पर नेहा श्री राम शरणम मम. श्रवण सुजसु सुनि आयहो प्रभु भंजन भवबीर. त्राहि त्राहि आरति हरन सरन सुखद रघुबीर. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। सादर ते ही आगे करी बानर, चले जहां रघुपति करुणाकर। All of them escorted, took Vibhishana and surrounded him, and he was taken ahead of them. दूर ही ते देखे दो भ्राता. Vibhishan ji is now approaching Ramchandra. From a far off distance, he is seeing. See, it is very difficult for us to understand what Vibhishan ji is going through. Because he has been doing his sadhana alone without even hopes of ever having Bhagwan's darshan. But very steadfast, very focused. And now, today, that desire of his of having Bhagwan's darshan sometime in this lifetime or any lifetime, but we want that kind of desire is getting fulfilled. And from a distance he is seeing. See, he is not seeing anybody else. He is not seeing who are the other Vanaras who has come and all. He did not meet, Hanumanji is there. Oh, Hanumanji, how are you? Oh, we met in Lanka, remember? How are you? You're fine, everything is okay. Nothing. No hi, hello to anybody. His focus full. This is bhakti. This is devotion. This is sharanagati. Complete surrender. He is not even looking at anything else. He is just single pointed intent on Bhagwan. And from a distance, dur hi te dekhe do bhrata. He saw these two brothers, Ram and Lakshman. Who were they? Nayanananda danake data. They were charitable. They were generously giving away what? The joy to the eyes. Darshanananda. Bahuri Ram Chabidam Biloki. Then he saw two brothers, then slowly coming closer, then he saw, okay, Ramchandra. Now focusing on, you must have heard that Mahabharat story where Arjuna was asked to aim at the eye of the bird. So initially, Dronacharya asked, what can you see? He said, only the bird, nothing else. Then he said, now what can you see? Only the eye. I can't see the bird also now. Like that. First, two brothers. Now, only Ramji. Nothing else. Now he is seeing only. And he's Rahev Tatuki Ekatak Palaroki. He did not even blink his eyes. He was just Ekatak. He was just stunned and looking. What did he see? Bhuj Pralamb, long arms, the Ajanubahu. When we sit, our hands reach the knees. Ramchandraji's arms were long, that when he stood also, his hands reached. Ajanubahu it is called. Not literally, but he had long arms. And somebody said, why does Bhagwan have such long arms? What will he do with long arms? They said, he has to embrace all devotees, So you need really long arms. So, Bhuj Pralamb, Kanjaruna Lochan, and his eyes were like lotus petals. And in that, like those rose color petals, those थोड़ी आंखों में लाली होती है, that reddish color on the sides, that actually is indicator of love, compassion. So that kind of beautiful eyes. So now from slowly he is coming closer and he is able to see all this. Syamal Gat Pranat Bhayamochan, and his body is dark complexion, and anybody who goes with devotion, all their fears, all their sorrows are taken away immediately. That kind of beautiful form. Singh Kandh Ayat Ursoha. His shoulders were like that of a lion, majestic, and his chest was broad. He was a warrior. Anana Amit Madan Manmoha, and his face his countenance, it was so beautiful, he was so handsome. The features of his face, he said, the most handsome being is called Kamadev. So thousands of Kamadevas also will be nothing in front of this beauty, this such a beautiful form he had. And Vibhishana, looking at this form of the Lord whom he wanted to see for such a long time, Nayan Neer Pulakita Atigata. He had tears of devotion flowing down his cheeks, and entire body he had auriculations, goosebumps. Manadhari Dheer Kahi Mridubata. He could not speak for some time. Then, controlling himself, composing himself, he spoke. He was in a speaking distance now. So he said from a distance only, Nath dasanan kar main bhrata. O Lord, I am the brother of that Ravana. Nisichar vans janam surtrata. And being his brother means I am born in that Rakshasa Kula. So from birth itself, I am not any great person by birth itself. Sahaj Papa Priya Tamas Deha. Rakshasa, being a Rakshasa, I am made only as tamasic person. Although he was not tamasic at all, he was living a very sattvic life. But he said, I am no good. I was in inertia. Only Hanumanji brought me out of that. So I have been like this. Sahasi Papa Priya. I was sinning so far because I was not doing anything okay, but I was not even stopping someone who was doing wrong. So I was sinning. Sahaja Papa Priya Tamas. And I am born only like this. Jatha Ulu Kahi Tamaparneha. As like an owl anyway likes darkness. Like that I am also like that only I have lived a life. Shravan Sujas Suni Ayo. But now I have come just because I have listened to your greatness and your glories. Just listening to them I have come. I have not known you, I have not seen you, but just listening about you, I have come. See, we say love at first sight. That is not true. Actually, love is created by listening and not just by seeing. Because when we see, we don't even know what it is. But when somebody talks about it, and this is not the only example where he is saying Shravana Sujas Suni Ayo. Rukmini Devi, when she was forcibly married to a wicked prince, she wrote a letter to Bhagwan. And that is the world's first love letter ever written. And there she has written that I have not seen you, yes, but I have heard a lot about you, and hearing about you, I am in love with you. So now come and take me away. Love happens by listening. Shravana is very important, whether to gain knowledge or to gain devotion. The first bhakti is also Shravana bhakti only. Because listening only creates that love. And that is why it is said that satsang is a place where we get devotion. Shravana Sujasusuni Ayo. Just listening about you, I have reached here. Prabhu Bhanjan Bhavabhir. Hey Prabhu, you are all capable. You are the one who is a destroyer of all fears of this world. Trahi Trahi Arati Harana Sarana Sukhad Raghubir. He said, Oh Lord, Trahi Trahi, protect me, protect me. I have come to your Sharana. I have come taking your refuge. And he fell flat at Bhagwan's feet. This is Vibhishana's Sharanagati. Very beautiful prasanga. As kahi karat dandavat dekha. So now, this Sharanagati prasanga, tomorrow we will talk about. Here in the text it has happened, but we have to understand it better, and also we should make it happen in our lives also. So tomorrow we will talk a little about Sharanagati, Vibhishana Sharanagati Prasanga. Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Dhira Maruti, Ati Dhira Maruti, Dhira Maruti, Ati Dhira Maruti, Geeta Maruti, Sangeeta Maruti, Geeta Maruti, Sangeeta Maruti, Duta Maruti, Ramaduta Maruti, Duta Maruti, Ramaduta Maruti, Bhakta Maruti, Parama Bhakta Maruti, Bhakta Maruti, Parama Bhakta Maruti, Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Gambhira Maruti. Om Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu, Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet, Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.